Ultimate Live Podcast by your host, Mr. D. Right, today we're going to talk about something quite old as a conflict. As we talk about genocide in Israel, Palestine, today is perhaps the time to remember the genocide that took place in Rwanda back in the 1994 and yes 19. France played a role, a very sad role in the genocide in Rwanda. And this is one of the reasons why today French is no longer the language, the official language in Rwanda. They've changed French to English. So in Rwanda, everybody speaks English now. France was clearly in support. It says here the Rwanda crisis ended in disaster for Rwanda and defeat for France, but France complicit in the genocide of the Tutsi. What happened? Let's recap here, guys. Genocide is happening in Gaza right now. I think it's about right to come back to this one. Let's put here France role in let's see Rwanda genocide. Let's see. Doesn't look like no anybody's the role the France's role in 1994 genocide. Nobody talks about these. No article here. Human rights polls. Right, BBC. France was blind to Rwanda genocide. French report says France enabled 1994 genocide. Report says. Let's read that one. France enables 1994 genocide. Report says. A report commissioned by the Rwanda government accuses France of enabling the genocide of at least 800,000 people and of withholding critical documents and testimony. So Nairobi, Kenya, France played a significant role in enabling the foreseeable genocide in Rwanda, according to a report commissioned by the Rwanda government that was released on Monday and that echoed the finding of a recent appraisal by France. And this article dates back April 19, 2001. The report offered a damning new perspective of the event that led to the killing of at least 800,000 people in 1994, arguing that France um, well done here. Oh, let's see. So, airport president, yeah, the report, damning perspective, yes, arguing that France did nothing to stop the slaughter of ethnic Tutsi by a Rwandan government dominated by members of the Hutu ethnic group. 27 years after the genocide, both France and Rwanda are making attempts to set the record straight on what happened during the bloodletting. Government officials have said both to respond to domestic demand and improve bilateral relations. The 600-page report generated by a Washington law firm concluded that the French government was neither blind nor unconscious in regard to the imminent genocide, yet continued in its unwavering support for the government of the Rwanda president then, Juvenal Habyarimana. He accused the government of the French president at the time, Francois Mitterrand, of doing so in order to advance and reinforce its own influence and interest in the country. Uh, Thank you, Mayank Damanaska. Damanaska. Ayo. Thank you for the love and the likes. Moving to the next paragraph here. A landlocked nation of over 12 million people in Central Africa, Rwanda was a Belgian colony until it gained independence in 1962. But during the genocide, France, which had close ties with the Habyarimana government, sent its troops to Rwanda as part of a United Nations mandated military operation. And French official armed, advised, trained, equipped, and protected the Rwandan government, headless of Habyarimana's regime committed heedless of Habyarimana regime committed a commitment to the dehumanization and ultimately the destruction and death of Tutsi in Rwanda, the report said. The report also accused France of covering up its role in the genocide, which took place over roughly 100 days, protecting those who participated in the killing and withholding critical documents and testimony that will shed more light on its action. The report's author, however, found no evidence that French official or personnel participated directly in the killing of Tutsi during that period. Last month, France released a report concluding that the French government bore overwhelming responsibility for the genocide as it remained allied with the racist, corrupt, and violent Hutu-led government, even as the leadership prepared to slaughter the Tutsi. A report commissioned by President Emmanuel Macron and written by historian cleared the French of complicity in the genocide. And that is the problem. Clearing the French for complicity in the genocide. Here ceremony this month in the Rwanda capital Kigali to mark the 27th anniversary of the genocide. President Paul Kagame praised the French report, saying it showed how Rwanda lives were just pawns in geopolitical games. We welcome this report because it marks an important step towards a common understanding of what took place. Mr. Kagame said it shows the desire even for leaders in France to move forward with a good understanding of what happened. The report comes as Mr. Kagame faces increasing criticism abroad over his government handling of crisis, including the continued terrorism case against the former hotelier Paul Rusesabagina. The Rwanda government in 2017 The Rwanda government 2017 commissioned a Washington law firm Levi Firestone used to investigate France's role in the genocide against the Tutsi. The firm reports draws on a range of sources, including government reports, videos, documentary, and interviews with more than 250 witnesses. Rwanda and France have for years tussled over accounts of how the genocide transpired and the extent of French complicity, but relations have gradually started to tell. In 2018, Mr. Macron backed Rwanda former Foreign Minister Louis Mushikiwabo to lead the International Organization of La Francophonie, a coalition of French-speaking countries, a move that was widely seen as an effort to boost the relations with Kigali. Right, so here's a very long article, right? It's just telling you what role France had here. But what I'm going to tell you is that we were very young. I was very young when this happened, and we couldn't understand the politics behind it. All we saw is just people killing each other, and it was gruesome. It was bad. It was terrible. And the guy was chopping the neighbors. It's like people were looking for the Jew back in days in in in, in Europe and stuff, mm, chopping them when they find them. And I would love to see France truly apologize and accept the responsibilities towards these massacres, because these people did not need to die, but for a geopolitical reason, France allowed this to happen when they had the power, they had the resources, they had the military capability to stop these killings, and they did it. So I believe France is complicit in this, and I also believe that just as much as Israel is complicit to, it's accountable, must be made accountable for the genocide in Gaza. We also believe that countries like France, America, and England are also accomplished in the killing of innocent Palestinians, in the genocide of so many Palestinians. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. That was Mr. D from Top TV. Have a blessed day, and we shall see you soon.